Welcome to Tizisha, the mobile training platform tailored for the African market. Today, I'll walk you through some of the key features we have on Tizisha. So, when you head over to the Tizisha website, this is the landing page where you'll be able to see all this information about the platform. So, I'll just proceed and log in into my account. So you can sign up and create a new account or you can book a demo. So since you already have one, I'll just proceed and click on login. Yeah, so once you're logged in, this is the dashboard where you be able to see all this. So over the left hand side here, we have a menu where we have courses, quizzes, metrics, groups, learners, editors, settings. So I'll be taking you through all this as we proceed with the video. So first things first, I'd like to show you how to create a course. So on Tizisha, there are two ways you can create a course. You can create a course entirely from scratch from this button right here, or you can create a course from pre-made templates that are already in the platform. So all you have to do for this case is just some editing. So first things first, we'll proceed with creating a new course from scratch. I'll click on this. So once you click on this, you'll be prompted to add the course name and the course description. So you can just type it in right here, or if you have the document in separate docs, you can just copy and paste it over here. So I'll just do that for the course name. I'll paste that here. Course description, I'll do the same. So I'll create a course on healthcare. And I'll paste that here. So we can play around with this and move it to make it bigger so that you may see the text you've put in inside here. So if there's any editing you have to do, you can edit. If you're satisfied with the content in here, you can now proceed to create course. Yeah. So our course has been created. So on Tizisha, you have to create a course. So once you create the course name and the course description, you'll have to add lessons. Now on these lessons, you'll now have to put the lesson slides. You create a lesson and have lesson slides. So these lesson slides, these are where your learners will be able to engage with your content, or these are the slides rather where your learners will be able to see in detail what you're trying to put out there for them. So as I hover around here, you can see we can make edits on this course name and course description. If, for instance, you're not satisfied with anything, you can just do some editing here. So you can always add an icon here or an image to maybe that reflects to what the content you're trying to put out there. So I'll just click on this and upload a picture so that you may see how that will look like. Click on upload image. Yeah, so I'll select an image and click on upload. So once that's done, so you can see the image has been populated over this section up here. Yeah, so that's easy as it is easy as that. So now once you're done creating the course, you can now proceed to create a lesson. Now I'll just click on create lesson, this green button over the right hand side. Yeah, so when I click on that, it will prompt me again to add a lesson title and a lesson description. So you can have the lesson title and the lesson description, maybe to just make your learner understand what what to expect in the lesson slide. So we'll just add a lesson title here. So I'll just copy that. I'll also copy the lesson description. Yeah, so you can always enlarge this to have a clear view of your of the content you've put in here. So maybe I can make an edit here to, yeah, so that's okay. That looks good. So once you're satisfied with this, now you can proceed and click on create lesson. Yeah. So once that's done, you'll now be taken to this section here. Now this is where you now create the lesson slides. Now this is where your learners will be able to see your content. So over this box right here, you can see we have this option to drag a block component here from the right to start adding content to the slide. So over the right hand side here, you can see we have text, image, audio, video, and PDF. So these are all drag and drop. So we have a very nice feature where all you have to do is, let's say, click on text, drag it over here, and release your mouse. Yeah, image, drag and drop, video, drag and drop, image, again, drag and drop, just like that. So it's a very easy to use feature where you drag and drop components over here, and you can now proceed to upload your upload your content in this section. So for the text we have here, you can just click on this. Now this section over the left side here, this is now your working space. This is where you'll now put in the text that you want that relates to your course. So I'll just copy some text here just to demonstrate. I'll paste that here. You can see once that's done, it's been populated right here. Okay, so I can maybe add image. So once I've clicked on this image icon, you may notice that over the left side here, there are some images that are here. So these are images that I've previously used. So once you've used an image uh, of a previous, maybe creating previous slides, so they'll automatically be saved here, so you'll be able to see them. So if you have to reuse them, it will be quite easy for you. All you'll have to do is just click on them. But if you were using an image you want to upload an image for the first time, all you'll have to do is click on upload image right here, and it will take you to your PC or your Mac, where now you can now upload your image. So I'll just use the image that I have here. So I'll just click on this. Yeah, you can see the image has been populated here. And let's say, for instance, now I can have a video. I'll click on video, and again, as you can see over the left hand side, any video that I had uploaded earlier will automatically appear here. So yeah, it makes your work easier if you have to use something for multiple times. So you don't have to keep re-uploading it. It just saves it for you here, and you'll just have to click on it, and it will just show up. So if you have to upload it from your PC, you'll have to just click on this, and it will take you to the option where you can now upload a video of your choice from your PC. So for now, I'll just use this video right here. Yeah, our video has been populated right here. Yeah, so I can now click on the image again, maybe add another image. So yeah, I can always upload from my PC. You just have to click on this where we have this upload image feature. But I'll just go for the ones that are here that I had already used. Click on that. You can see we already have that here. And yeah, just like that, the information has been populated successfully here. You notice how every change we make. So as you can see over the top right side here, we have this saved button here. So everything you do, it automatically saves it for you. So you don't have to be in worry that you may forget to save something and you may lose something. It just saves it for you automatically. You don't have to keep coming, clicking save all over again. So yeah, every change you make or every adjustment you make on the platform, it automatically changes it for you and saves it. So as I hover around this, you can see we have like a bin icon on the top right. So this is where you can delete. Maybe you want to do away with, let's say this image. I just have to hover around. When this bin shows up on the top right, you just click on it, and yeah, the image just goes away. So yeah, I'll just put the image back, or we can have the image here. Yeah, so we can do away with this too. Yeah, and I can put back the image. It is, click on it. Yeah, it's back. So yeah, that's it for the block component. It's a very feature to use. It's just a drag and drop and upload your content from your computer. Yeah. So at the bottom here we have the slide background. So this is another very nice feature where you can change the color of the background of your content, maybe to make it as aesthetically pleasing as you want. So we can have yellow. We have a variety of colors here. You can choose any. Yeah, you can have as any color you want from this section. So I think let's work with yellow. Yeah, yeah, just like that, it saves it for you. So down here we have this slide outline section. This is another very nice feature. So let's say for instance you don't like how these have been arranged, like you don't like the order of all this. You can always use this option here to change the order of the information displayed here. So what you have to do now is, maybe you don't want this image to be at the bottom here, you want this image to come on top. You can always reorder this to your liking. So all you have to do is click on the image, and I'll just play around with it and drag it to the top. Just as you can see, it's been populated up here. Yeah, so you can always play around with this and have them according to maybe how you'd prefer to have them on your slides. So maybe let's maybe have this video come above the text, drag, bring it over. There goes. You have the video. You have now the image, the video, text, and now the image again at the bottom here. Yeah, so that's how easy it is to upload a slide. Yeah, so just illustrated that everything is saved. So if we go back to our lesson, click on this, you can see now on the lesson preview, we can be able to see the changes I made. Every information has been updated according to how I arranged it. Maybe if you want to make further edits, you can always create on edit lesson slides and make changes over this section. So now let's say for instance, your particular lesson has multiple lesson slides. You want to have multiple lesson slides. All you have to do now is create a new blank slide, and another lesson slide will be populated here. So now you can add more content here. So we have a very nice feature for adding slides from PDF. So maybe you might want to add a PDF to your slides. So all you'll have to do now is click on this new slides from PDF, and it will prompt you to select a PDF from your computer. So I'll just click on this. I'll just select a PDF here. just show you how that will look. And now click on create slides from PDF. So the number of pages of the PDF will determine how long the PDF will take to feature or to upload here. So the how fast the PDF appears here is dependent on how many slides maybe it has or its size. So yeah, you can see that as done. They're uploading quite fast. So these are the slides of my PDF. Yeah, so they start from here. These are the previous two slides that we had. Remember the one I created here and the blank one I added. So our PDF start from here. Yeah, so you can always just go checking out all of them. What using this feature really helps so much because your learners will be able to have a very clear view from their side, from the mobile. They'll be able to read these PDF slides very easily, and they'll be quite visible to them. Yeah, so the learning process for the learners will be quite easy and a smooth process as well. So using this new slides from PDF feature is a really nice way to to upload your PDF slides. So just like that, you can have your PDF slides here. So everything is, as I said earlier, automatically saved. You don't have to click on save, save, save all again. So when I go back to my lesson, now you can just check how that looks like. We have the lesson, we have the first slide here. We have the second blank slide that I didn't add anything. Now the PDFs now. This is how now they look on mobile. When your learners are accessing them, they'll just have to swipe right and left to view the PDF, and it will be quite a very good user experience for your learners because they'll be able to, the visibility will be good. So yeah, they'll be able to see everything quite well. Yeah, so that's it for creating a course from scratch. So I'll head back to show you how you can now create a course from a template. Yeah, so this is the course we created. You can see it's been populated here. Yeah, so when I click on it, it just takes me to the lessons and I can access it. So we'll just go back. I'll show you how to now create a new course from the Premade templates. So on Tizisha, we have these Premade templates that come with the platform. So you might want to use a template here that maybe aligns well with the type of content you want to create. So I'll just select a template here. So let's go for early childhood development, or let's use this one, sales excellence training program. I'll click on use template. So these templates are fully customizable. You can always customize them. So yeah, you can see that has been populated up here. So we have the sales excellence training program. Let's click on it. So once that's done, you can always edit the lesson, the course name, and the course description here. When you hover around, you can see we have this option. Maybe make changes to this, to whichever maybe the course you want. You can always change this image right over here. Yeah. So the template comes with its own lessons. So it has introduction to sales, understanding your market, building relationships. So we'll edit, let's say, for instance, introduction to sales. So we'll click on this. So as you can see, it comes with its own format. It has the art of science and selling, an image, and a text. So what you can do now is to, as I said, this is fully customizable. So all you'll have to do is click on edit lesson slides. Yeah, so now you have you can now change this to according to how you want. So as I told you earlier, as you hover around, you have this bin that appears up here. You can just click on delete. Let's do away with this as well. Delete and delete. Now you can see we have an empty block, so we can pretty much make adjustments according to how we want. We can add image, maybe some more image and text down here. Yeah. So let's enter text. Yeah. So this is always your working space. So if you have typing to do, you'll type it here. If you click on the image, I can upload an image from my computer, or I can use the ones that are already saved here, the ones I've been using previously. So we can let's now just select a new image. We can have this. Yeah, so you can see this new image has been populated. We have let's add this one and some more text here. Yeah, it's already been populated here, so we can maybe play around with the background color. Let's have this color here. We can maybe rearrange. Let's have the Demag logo on top. So we'll just play around with it, and yeah, it's on top. Yeah, once you feel everything is okay, you can just, now everything is saved. You don't have to save. You can just now head back to the lesson. Yeah, so you can see the specific slide we edited has been populated. You can always change these ones as well, or you'll have, if you want to change this, you just click on edit lesson slide and make changes to this specific image. So maybe let's do away with this and have let's do away with this image of this laptop here and have this. Yeah, that changes. You can always edit this text and add more text down here. So yeah, and add maybe, let's have red right there. Yeah, so when you head back, that should be changed already. Yeah, you can see now on the lesson preview, you can be able to see the changes we've made. Yeah, so using the templates is quite easy. You have, all you have to do is maybe delete the previous uh, pictures or text that come with the respective template and make the edits for your own. So yeah, you can always edit the lesson title and the lesson description. Now, like, let's say for instance, let's do away with this. So let's just have healthcare here. Let's have a brief description and say healthy living. Yeah, so you just have to click on this. Once you do the editing, you click on this tick here. Yeah, the change has been made. Let's do for this one as well. Let's click on this. Yeah, that has also been changed. So if you go back to the lessons, now you can see this has already been changed. It's turned to healthcare, and we have now healthy living as our now lesson description. So you can do the same for all this. Yeah, and you can make the necessary edits that you want. So there's something that I wanted to show you here. So let's go back to the lesson we created from scratch. So when you come here for this lesson, as you can see, everything you do, like every course you create or every lesson you create, it's automatically saved as a draft. Now, when it's saved as a draft, your learners can't see it. You're the only one who can see it from your side. So, if you want to make it live and for your learners to be able now to engage it with it, you'll have to change the status from draft to live. So, we can now publish the course. So, for instance, these fundamentals of modern healthcare, we can now publish it. So the status here will change from draft to live. So let's see. Yeah. So now you can see the status has changed to live. So if maybe, for instance, you publish the course only and not publish the lessons, your learners will only be seeing the course but won't see the lesson. So anytime you publish the course, you'll also want to publish the lessons. So I'll just come over here, click on this, and now publish my lesson as well. So you can see the status here is draft. So when I publish it, it will now change to live. Yeah, so if I go back, so you can see my course is live and my lesson is live as well. The importance of doing this is just to make sure your learners are able to see it. And just as I'm about to head over to the next section of quizzes, there's so much reference with publishing your course because you can't create a quiz for a course that's not published. So it must be live. You must make the lessons live as well for you to create a quiz for the specific course and the lesson. So um, you'll have to do that to create a quiz. So head over to the next section, which is create a quiz. Now, when you get to this section, just as I've said, you'll have to have published your course and your lessons. If the status is draft, you won't be able to do it. So you'll always want to make it published so that you can now it can also reflect here. So if it's not published, you won't be able to see the specific course here. So our course was this is our course, fundamentals of modern healthcare. So we'll just filter that. Here we have it. Yeah, once you select that, you can now proceed to create quiz. So when you create quiz, you'll be prompted to add select a lesson from the course, which is you'll have to select the specific lesson. Um, let's double check that lesson. Introduction to healthcare systems. Yeah, so you select the course here and the specific lesson. So we'll have quiz title. So we can have healthy living quiz. quiz description, you can say this is to gauge your understanding of the course. Let's say lesson. Okay, so now you have to have a pass mark of which your learner should attain for them to be now to now have passed the specific quiz. So let's have 80 here. Yeah. So once that's done, you now have to download a template that comes in the platform where you'll now be able to put in your quizzes, your questions. So I'll just click on download template. So so now we can see the template, how it looks, and how you should go about filling in the questions and the answers. So yeah, so here we have the template. So when now you want to add your questions and your answers, you'll go to this fill me out section. Yeah. So now once you're here, this is the specific place you can add your questions. So you can have as many questions as you want. Yeah, so this is where you'll add your questions. They must be multiple choice questions, so they should have at least two multiple choice answers. You can have as many as five. So yeah, depending on how you want them to be, you can have a question, but you must have at least two um, multiple choice answers. So you can have five. You have to put in now the correct answer for the options you've given, and you have to have follow-up text to reinforce the answer in this section. So now, since I already had created my own questions, so I won't have to keep highlighting my questions again. So what I'll do, I'll just go back and upload mine. So I've just shown you where you should be able to now upload your quizzes. So you upload your quiz and the multiple choices. So I'll click on upload file. I'll select my quiz here. Yeah, that's my quiz, and I'll now click on create quiz. So as you can see, my quiz has been successfully uploaded. So now you can see I had created a quiz with two multiple choice questions. So I had five. So that's one, that's two, that's three, that's four, that's five. Yeah. So once you upload them, they'll be updated right in this section over here. Your questions, you should be able to see them here. So yeah, so now you can always view the quiz responses. So obviously, first things first, you'll have to publish your quiz so that the learners may be able to now see your quiz. Yeah. So once that's done, once you publish the quiz, your learners can now be able to see the quizzes you've updated, and they'll be able to now do the quiz. You can always view the quiz responses from this section. So the people who've engaged with your quiz, who've done the quiz, and you'll be able to see everything in regards to that, all the metrics for that, the name of the specific student, the pass status, the score, the wrong questions they got, skipped questions, and attempt on. So you can always filter by learner. So, for instance, mine I've just created right now, so I don't have any people who've done it. Yeah, so you can filter by learner or filter by group, which is another feature that I'll be showing you in a few, where you can always group your members into groups. Yeah, in specific groups where you can be able now to monitor them closely. Yeah, so that's it for that. We just head back. You can always edit the questions from this section. So maybe if you feel there you need to make some adjustment to the questions, you can always come here, select the course, select the lesson, download the template, make the changes, and re-upload the template. And now click on edit quiz. So for me, I guess mine is okay. So I'll just settle for that. This is okay. This works for me. So I'll just publish. You can see the status here is live. Yeah. So that's it for the quizzes section. So now we'll head over to the metrics section. So yeah. So for this section, this is where you'll be able to see the metrics of who have engaged with your course. So just to show you well, let me now log into an account with some. Let me now show you how that looks like. Let me log into this account with some actual metrics or learners. Yeah. So this is what you'll be able to see once you have people who've engaged with your course. You can always filter this out. You first have to select the specific lesson. Yeah. So once that's done, you can always filter this out: last 7 days, last 14 days, last 30 days. There's no limit. Last 300 days could be 400. Yeah. You have no limits to this. You can always filter all this out. So this is the graph you'll be able to see now. Now you'll be able to see this graph right here. So depending on the filter you're making, if it's the last 6 days, it will come with different metrics. Yeah, so this is the section where you can always filter that out by date. Now let's say for instance, from uh, from that June to let's say um 31st of July. So you can always filter that out, and this graph here will appear where you'll now be able to maybe see everyone who's interacted, or the kind of the number of learners who've been able to engage with your specific course. Yeah, you can always filter by group from this section. So you can see the specific name, lesson progress, and the completion time. Yeah, so that's it for the metrics section. This is just to show you the people who've engaged with your course. Yeah, so that you may maybe have all the analytics to who has been engaging with your content. So yeah, I'll go back to the account I was demonstrating with. Yeah, I'll switch organizations here. I'll just show you that feature. So yeah, we can go now to groups. So now over this section here, right now we have the group. So you can always create a group, have the group name and group description. This is where you'll add all that. You'll have a specific group. Maybe you want to group your learners according to a specific course. So you'll be able to have the name, the group name, and the group description. Yeah, right there. So like say for instance, I have here HCD group 1. I can click on this. You can always manage learners from this section. If you have the learners here, you can manage permissions to maybe which courses you want them to have access to, or which courses you don't want them to have access to. So let's say we want to give them access to the course we just created. So we'll deny them maybe for this, and allow for essentials for healthcare, and click on edit permissions. So if you have learners on board in this section, this is where now you can now manage their permissions. And so managing permissions is good because you can be able now to restrict learners to specific courses that you want them to see. Yeah, because you obviously don't want everybody to have access to all of your courses. So there are specific groups who should be able to see specific courses. So yeah, this feature is good in showing, or rather in making you have control over that. You can always come over here, edit. Yeah, you can always edit the group name and the group description for that section. So now we have the learners section. So this is the section where now you can be able to invite learners to your platform. So we have two ways which you can do that. You can always invite learners individually, or we have a very nice feature here where you can invite you can bulk invite learners. So this helps you to invite as many learners as you want at a go. Yeah, so you can invite 20, 30 learners all at once. I'll just show you how that will look like. So let's start with invite learners here. So you can see we have this format where you're asked to enter email address separated by a comma, like that. So you can have, let's say, two invitees you want to have in the platform. So I'll just select. You can have, let's say, those two learners. All you have to do is put the email of the first one, put a comma there, and now add the email of the second one. You can always continue with that. Add another email, put a comma, add another email. So you just click on this. Yeah, so once that's done, you can see now we have the two learners invited. They are now invited to the course. So once that's done, they'll get a notification to their specific email addresses that they've been invited to engage in your course. Yeah, so that's quite easy. So we also have this other nice feature where you bulk invite learners. So for this feature, all you have to do is put in the first name and the last name of the specific learner, and have now their emails uh, as well. So you put in the first name, last name, and the email. So let's say you do that for 20 guys, and all that information will be populated here. So once you click on this, you'll have to download and fill in a CSV file. So when I click download and fill in this CSV file, it will download it, right? Like just like that. You can click on this. So it will open this Excel document where you can now put in the first name, last name, and the emails of the specific invitees you want to have on board. Yeah, so I had made a document, a CSV. I had prepared a CSV file. So all I'll do, I'll just upload it, and you'll just see how that will populate on my dashboard, on my learner dashboard. Just click on this, open. Yeah, there it is. So, and click on bulk invite learners. Yeah, so you can see we had two, now we have four. I had prepared a document with four learners, so we've invited four more. Yeah, so you can invite as many as you want. You can have 10, 20, 30. So this is just for demonstration purposes. So all you'll have to do is add the first name, last name, and the email address. And for the CSV file, save it and now upload it just like that. So yeah, once that's done, you can always, maybe for instance, you want to do away with a specific learner, all you'll have to do is click on this checkbox and click on remove. It will prompt you if you're sure, just click on yes, and that learner will just go. So if you want to remove all this, so let's try to remove all of them. We'll just click on this checkbox on the top here and click on remove. It will prompt you again, say yes. Now you do away with all of them. So now you can begin onboarding again. So yeah, that's it for the learners. It's quite easy inviting them. Yeah, that's how you invite or that's how you onboard learners to the platform. Let's head over to editors. So for this section, you might want to have editors on your course. These are the people you would collaborate with in maybe creating content or publishing your courses, helping you create slides. Yeah, these are the people you may give access to your courses where they'll be able to help you to make updates to the content. So all those will be under this editors section. Yeah. So you can see we already have one editor who is the owner of the account. Yeah, so let's invite editors to this. Um, to have a comma there. So every time you want to have more than one email, you must maybe follow the guidelines we have here. You put a comma and now add the other editor you want to onboard. I'll head over to click on invite editors. So as you can see now, we have two more editors that have been onboarded. So yeah, that's how easy it is. So once you do that again, they'll get a notification on their side that you've invited them, and they'll be prompted now to logging into the Tizisha platform and now have access to your content or your courses. So we also have the same feature we had for the learners for bulk invite editors. So all you have to do is the same: download this CSV file, put in the first name, last name, and you can now add the email of the specific invitees. And once that's done, you can now upload it to the platform and they'll reflect here. So I'll use the CSV file I already have. Yeah, so then I'll click on bulk invite editors. So now you can see more editors have been added to the platform. So these are the people who now may help me collaborate, I may collaborate with in creating content for my learners, maybe making edits um, on my content and so on. So yeah, having that feature for the learners and editors is very, especially the bulk invite editors, so easy. You can invite as many editors or learners as you want just by one click, adding the both names and the email, and you're set. Yeah, so that's it for the bulk invite. These are the editors. We'll head over to the settings. So this is basically where you can make adjustments to your Yeah, so this is now basically where you can make adjustments to your details, maybe first name, last name, email, click on save. Yeah, that's maybe changing your information or your personal information rather. So yeah, so that's it for the functionalities of this menu section. We also have at the bottom right here, you can see we have where you can be able to switch organization. Now let's say for instance you work for multiple organizations, so you have multiple organizations where you were invited. You can always switch from this section. Click on this, have here where you can switch. Maybe you have a variety here, this and this. Just click on switch to accounts and you'll be switched to the specific um, accounts. And yeah, that's how you create content on Tizisha. um, Thank you so much for watching this video. Head over to our website and see how Tizisha can make it easy for you and for your learners to have a seamless and impactful learning experience. Thank you.